Yeah.
Is he a new pup?
He's a new pup to the planet, and he's a new pup to me as well. Had like a week.
Oh.
Yeah. He's doing great. Yeah.
What kind of dog is he?
I'm not like 100% sure because he's just from like he's some kind of pup, but he's definitely got a lot of poodle in there. So.
Oh my god.
Anyway, sorry, I know it's distracting.
I know, I just want to ask you questions about something.
Oh my god.
Margaret. Okay, so we were just talking about the substance. This lady right here has seen the movie 15 times. This person has seen it.
Are you okay? Who was it? You've seen it 15 times? Oh my god. I close my eyes a lot. I don't think I've even seen it all the way through once. No, that's amazing. I'm so happy. Thank you for being seriously happy. That's amazing. You like that part? Yeah.
She was in a sparring fight and she got her teeth knocked out one time, so that was the ultimate walkout. But then we've seen it again since. She's prepared now.
Okay. I wish I could have walked out instead of like shooting it. That was enough on the day. Anyway.
Yeah, I was going to start at the beginning, but you have shared a lot of behind the scenes photos of you in the monstrous makeup and the teeth and stuff. It had to have been extremely challenging to be in that makeup. What was that like?
There was definitely the first bit of promoting this, I was like, this was painful. It was showing way too many photos of behind the scenes, but it's been so rewarding having people show up to a movie and like the movie and go 15 times. That's crazy. That's amazing. So it actually does really make it fade further and further back. But the reality of shooting those scenes was certainly hard.
And it has become such a cultural phenomenon. This fall, people going again and again, Halloween costumes, memes, drag shows.
Halloween costumes are amazing.
Yeah.
There's monster costumes, and I'm like, I don't know how people made that.
I know, yeah, yes.
Really cool.
Wait, Sue, stand up back here. We have a Sue.
Yay! Okay, Sue, is it time to pump it up? Get up here. Show us how it's done.
Have you learned the choreo yet, Sue? There's such a physicality to this role, but not just the dancing. The violence is also so crazy. The scene where you are attacking Elizabeth in the purple outfit in the apartment, that scene is, I can't shake it. It's so violent and so much rage is coming out of her. But then also just the way Sue walks down the street. How did you sort of get into the physicality of Sue?
There was different steps of it. First I started working out with a trainer and trying to make my body seem like Sue's body and the idea that Coralie had for her physically. And then I got really into yoga because I wanted to kind of have an ease in my movement and kind of a baby untouched quality to myself, kind of there's a lot of wonder and ease and so kind of wanted to take out any physical effects that the trauma of life gives you,
Right.
And it was those two things.
And going back to the beginning, because we've sort of started at the end, we're working our way back, but when you get this script, is that how you got attached to the project? You got the script, or were you talking to Coralie? Were you familiar with her work? What was it about this role in this film that intrigued you?
The script, yeah. It was really all on the page, very specific. There's not a lot of dialogue, so everything that happens in the film is described to a T, and it's very graphic upon reading. And so I think it was very visually clear what we were setting Stu and then Corley and me and began that whole process.
Have you seen Revenge, Corley's film?
Yeah, I've seen Revenge. I was a fan of Revenge. I thought it was like a very strong and specific take, and I could understand why she would excel at making this film.
Yeah. And did you have to do any prep with Demi, or in getting ready to play these characters, or was it more just like you focusing on the Sue character?
It was more just me focusing on the Sue character, but at the same time, I think Demi and I didn't actively get together and kind of like plan things out or like create some kind of intentional bond, but it just kind of happened regardless. Like our apartments were side by side, and we were like just chatting as girls do about everything that was happening, and had a very similar mindset in approaches into how we were gonna do this. And also it was 5 months, so we had to.
Yeah, it was a long shoot. Yeah.
5 months of shooting, a couple other months doing prep, and so by the time we were actually making the thing, we knew each other really well.
And of course, when you were doing your bathroom renovations, just apartments right next to each other was making me think of that.
Yeah.
Sue is like randomly knows how to make a
It
beautiful
happened so
closet.
fast. Yeah. That was all the information I had on just how to do bathroom renovations too. So I'm glad it was simple. I just hit a wall with an axe and it's done. It's amazing.
And you shot this in France, in Paris.
Yes.
So, I mean, you're away from home, like you're just sort of being not isolated, but you're just like focused on this for 5 months. I mean, what was it like sort of trying to get out of this mindset?
I took to that pretty quickly. No, but it was definitely hard. It was like hard to be, I'm also playing such like a kind of shallow, vain, soulless being, that like it's not like that heart rewarding in real time. So I was lucky to have friends and family or whatever. You don't want to hear about this. Sorry. What was it you want to know? Come on, you don't want to know this.
What was the most fun part of shooting this movie, though? Because it seems like it was very hard, physically demanding, emotionally, I'm sure it was also demanding, but like, what was the most fun?
I don't know. There's nothing that's like simply, sorry. I really liked doing the talk show scene because it was something where I could just kind of like talk and have a scene. Because a lot of the nature in which this was shot was so kind of piecemeal that it would be like, like kind of laborious and long, and like it was like a close shot where it's like, and now you're in excruciating pain, and now you're pulling a chicken out of you or whatever it is. That kind of stuff. And but it's all like so like kind of heightened and technical that to have a moment where you're just kind of like tossing the ball back and forth with somebody in somewhat real time was really exciting. I would get that from the fight scene, from the dance scene, anything that was happening kind of in real time rather than so broken down.
And you have a dance background?
I do, not like that, but I have a dance background. Well, not like that. Like okay. I grew up doing dance competitions in North Carolina, so like it is kind of, like I grew up putting on like rhinestone tights and false eyelashes and little two-piece bikinis and doing all kinds of weird stuff in convention halls. So it's kind of like that.
So,
does that make you uncomfortable?
it got Smokey's here.
Yeah, isn't he great? Yeah. Do you love him?
Was Demi's dog, it's Pilaf, right?
Yeah, Bila.
Was that the inspiration for this guy?
Everything Demi Jordan, what? Everything he does is inspiration. But yeah, like I wanted to find a small dog that I could bring with me everywhere because it seems smart. It's like a friend there all the time, and yeah, she's doing great with me. So
I saw a funny clip. I think you were on Seth Meyers, but you were describing how you had been in all of these movies, like you were in Driveway Dolls and then Kinds of Kindness and then this and your family.
Talking about how no one can see my movies.
Yeah.
My family,
Yeah, your family members. It's hard for them to, watch these films. So, what has been the reaction like from your family to the substance? Like, what does your mom think?
What is my mom? Like, she says words like brave, Okay. Oh, honey, you're so brave. Yeah.
You're putting them through it, Margaret.
I know.
But I appreciate that you're doing these. Like, I appreciate that you're working with these filmmakers and doing such like bold, challenging work. What do you want to do next? What's like the next sort of mountain to climb after Sue?
I want to like keep my clothes on and live in the end. Right? We're not asking for much.
I mean, I don't even know where to go from there.
The bar's low.
Are you gonna work with Yorgos Lanthimos again?
No, I want to keep my clothes on. Do you hear me? One request.
All right, if anybody has any scripts that involve keeping the clothes on and living in the end, we're open to it. I mean, we've kind of talked about this a little bit, but just, I mean, the way that like the film has become such a cultural phenomenon and like the responses that it's been getting and it's becoming such a sort of like enduring cultural object, like what has been the most interesting response that you've, gotten from people, from audiences who keep coming back or, are really, moved or sensationalized, like really love the film so much?
I think that it like touches on, like deep human sadness and self-hatred. And everyone can relate to that, but it like does it in a way that's fun. So, isn't that fun? But truly, like I think that that's what's so rewarding about this movie is that it's like it's doing both things. I don't know. It's just I'm happy anybody's watching a movie, and I'm also happy that I'm in it. I'm naked and die.
And it's such a theatrical experience too. Like I think all of these people love watching it with a crowd. Like it's been. Have you watched it with a crowd?
Yeah, I've watched it with a crowd, and it's awesome. It's awesome to hear people like freak out and laugh, and I didn't know how this was going to go down. Like, it could have really not worked. So it's definitely exciting for me.
Well, I think you are one of the. I think Sue is one of the most terrifying horror villains of the year. Just from the scene where she's on the billboard, sort of watching Demi or watching Elizabeth, and the scene where you are attacking her, and all of this rage comes out. I mean, like she does encompass so many different emotional tenors, but also it is fun and colorful and beautiful. So, I mean, how did you sort of like tap into that?
Go inside.
Just gotta let it out.
No, I don't know. You just like Corley's world was very dialed up. It was like everything was at 100%. So you know, you're trying to feel what you'd be really feeling in that moment if you were feeling those things, and then just like make it as big and bursting as you can. Go for it.
Well, you certainly went for it, and we are appreciative of you. We are appreciative of you sharing your time today, sharing Smokey with us. So, thank you so much for being here and for talking with us.
Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for watching.